All right, welcome to Weekend Sports Betting Tips here on the Barroom Network. My name is John Santucci. Call me Tooch. I got Sean with me. Anthony's going to be checking in. Good morning, Sean.
How are you today?
Doing
Another
good, man.
another good Saturday.
Oh, yeah. I like today's card, which probably means I'm going to lose all my picks. But
That's always the way it is. That's always the way it is, isn't it? It's
but
like I love it. I love it, and all of a sudden you're like 4-7. You're like, what
I
the heck? I
know.
thought I had a good handle today.
Yep. Thought I had a line on it. But, man, there's some great games today, man.
And
Let's
and
just,
there's a lot of like top teams on bye weeks too, but there's just a lot of
yeah,
good matchups today.
a lot of good matchups today, man. I think one of the biggest games today, the Big Ten, is Penn State at Michigan.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much bigger. I mean, two teams fighting for first place in the Big Ten. Last year, this game was in Happy Valley, Michigan, 21, Penn State 17. Today, it's a seven
Seven.
point
Yeah.
spread. Penn State getting 7, man. I think this game's going to be close. I'm leaning Penn State. Also love the under, but it's bet down a little bit. Not sure if there's any value left in the under. I got
Yeah.
it at 50.5, so I feel
Damn well.
okay.
Hey, me, I get down early when I can on games,
Mm-hmm.
and you always feel better when you have a better number, right? I mean, I
Yep.
think it was a 51 opener, so you got a still 50.5, not a bad price, right? I mean,
Yep.
who's Michigan? Like, I got Penn State with you too. I got them at a 7.5 and a 6.5. It was like 7.5 at one book, and nobody else. I didn't see a 7 until at this point. Listen, I think Penn State's going to be right in there and pull out a win there, but.
Wow. You
Like
like them to win outright?
if you're getting a touchdown, they're telling you you're in the game.
Oh,
So
yeah. Yeah, they're
that's really short of 10 points. I think a dog should win outright. You're a 10-point dog, they're saying you're within a score.
yeah.
So if you're within a score, it's a turnover, it's a muffed field goal, it's something. It's something that's got you in there to pull an outright win in. Really,
I agree.
again, that could be just the sick degenerate in me looking at it that way, my betting side of it. But honestly, it's one score. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a turnover, it's a miscue, it's a holding, but it's a potential ground. Who knows what it is?
Yeah,
You're in it.
interception.
You're
Yep,
in
a
it.
fumble.
You're in it within a score. And Michigan with the under. I mean, who'd they play? They put up 50 against UConn,
Yeah.
Hawaii, and who's the other one? They put Colorado State. And I
Colorado
think
State,
we both
Hawaii,
had them over.
Connecticut.
I think we both had them over Maryland at the next week. Thinking,
Yeah.
wow, this team looks like they're finally putting together. And you know what? They didn't put
Yep.
together against Maryland. They had another grinder against Iowa. Your guys over there, right? Low scoring game.
Yep.
Why not
Yeah.
Penn State? One of these teams. Who is the fraud here? Right? Penn State drops a 41 in Auburn. Again, Auburn could be garbage. You're still going on the road against SEC. It's still SEC teams. And it's not like it wasn't Vanderbilt, so it's still a team that's not terrible. So
they won at Purdue.
Who's the fraud team? Yep, big win at Purdue, right?
Yeah.
And Purdue's pretty tough. They got their QB back. They look good games. Good games.
I like Penn State. I mean, Michigan. It seems that, like, at least for the first half, for the most part, they let teams hang around. Penn State's coming off a bye. They've had
extra rest.
13 days to prepare for this game. A week and a half, 2 weeks extra.
Yeah. And let's be honest, they kind of cakewalked through that Northwestern game where it's kind of like,
Yeah, they did. 17-7 versus Northwestern. Yeah, they didn't. Wasn't. But Sean Clifford has been in the system for what? It seems like he's been
10
there
years,
6 years,
forever.
yeah, 10 years. So he's a guy who doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, they got Singleton as a good back for Penn State, and JJ McNamara for Michigan. He's still kind of unproven. I like Penn State's chances. Wish I had 7.5 though. But.
Yeah, that was that's a random. Some of these books, again, you got to go offshore. Listen, you're in a state. And they want to get ahead of like more established kind of books. I'm not saying it's not like I got $1 million. I mean, these are like $250 bet. Like, you can't really move huge amounts of sums on these games.
Yep.
That's what people don't understand. Like, we're talking like $150, $300, not huge amounts of money to get down on these games early. But it's nice to have a nice little number. And then the best, even if you're not betting them, folks, like NFL, lines come out on Wednesday, write them down and just see where they go from Sunday, what they are a week ahead of time, and then how people's eyes play out and be like, oh my goodness. And lines drastically change. So even if you're not betting them, find a place that has an open number, write them down, and then follow them. And when on a Tuesday, Wednesday, you see them moving, hey, you should have a little bankroll. If you can't lock up a couple bucks, I mean, you're having fun. You're not trying to make money. You're definitely a fun kind of person. You're not.
Yeah, watch for. I mean, so a good example. I don't know if we talked about this, but the Raiders and Chiefs game last week.
Yeah.
The Chiefs money was all over the place. That line did not move.
Nope.
Sat at 7. So they're obviously the books were obviously saying this is going to be a close game, man. We want to suck in all that Chiefs money.
Yeah.
Same with Chiefs. If they would have set it at -7.5, you might start getting some Raiders money.
Yep.
But
didn't budge, and you can see when it's at like a -105 or 120 where they kind of lean to what they want to do.
Right. Absolutely. So second game, man, almost as big, or probably bigger.
Probably bigger. It's Alabama, right? I mean, they're number 1, number 2, whatever they are. Them in Ohio State.
And Tennessee, number 8 team overall. They played really well. Of course, they'll be without Cedric Tillman still, but Hendon Hooker, Heisman candidate. Would you say Alabama? The big question is Bryce Young. Actually, he's playing.
I'm gonna say because I saw some 9s out there. This line went down to 7. Now.
Mm-hmm. Got a little freeze on Sean, but it's -8.5 now for Alabama. I kind of like Tennessee at home, man. Alabama on the road, they are. Hopefully, we get Sean back soon. Alabama, 14 and 13 against the spread. Tennessee. That's their last 17. Volunteers like the over there. Okay, he's back. I got 2 Seans there. Sorry.
How healthy is he? Okay, so
yeah, exactly.
He's a hit away from playing, and you see that offense without him. And we've seen Bama in the past on the road not play great defense. They give up some points. I'll take the. How can you not take the points here? Yeah, could be the squarest play on the board. Alabama wins this one 44-32 or something. I mean, who knows? Or that's not even a cover 44-32. I got to go a little bigger, I guess. 44-26 or so.
The public's all Alabama, over the dog, aren't they?
Yes. Everybody's, Tennessee money. Everybody's high on Tennessee.
Yep.
And I've said Tennessee, but I think I've said to you guys, they had LSU. Now comes Tennessee. And they got Georgia. This guy, he's a possible Heisman kind of guy. You win this one, and here you are. You're a top 5 team.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think they do upset him. I liked it even before Bryce was hurt. I kind of like Tennessee in this spot, but I think the letdown is Kentucky next. I think they got Kentucky after this. That's going to be the one where you think they might have a flat spot coming out of this
for Tennessee.
Yeah. Either way, win or lose, it could be.
Kentucky's 2 weeks, but next week they got a cakewalk at University of Tennessee Martin.
Yeah.
So just a little next. This is it, man. They aren't no sandwich spot here. But last year, Alabama put 52-24 whipping on them in Alabama. So they got to remember that one.
Yeah, I mean, it'll get shocked if it's that kind of same score today.
Yeah,
Tennessee gives up points, but they can score a little too. So let's see.
Right.
If the chinks are in the armor there for Alabama, now you're going to find out from Tennessee's offense. That's one of the best in the nation.
Yep. This is Tennessee's Super Bowl kind of here, man.
Really?
They're gonna leave it all out on the field today. Alabama offense number 8, Tennessee offense number 1 in the country. 548 yards per game.
Yeah.
So defense, Tennessee 86. Alabama defense sitting at number 6. I mean, if there's a mismatch, it's the Alabama has a much better defense.
Yeah.
So, but Sean Higgs loves a dog, so give him 9 points. Right.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Right. Keep it within 9.
Although I do kind of like the over here, though.
Yeah, 67, a lot of points though.
Because it was a 65er, and then obviously the news on Bryce, so kind of tricking up a little bit to 66, and then the line starts moving. He's playing. Yeah,
and taking all questions here, folks. If you got a question for Sean, jump in here. We'll do our best to get all of them. Next game, man, you got the air raid offense, number 17, going into Kentucky. Kentucky gets Will Levis back today. That line's moved around. It's sitting at -3.5. Mississippi State -3.5. I got a little interesting stat for you, Sean. In the first quarter, the Mississippi State air raid offense this season has outscored opponents 66-7. in the first quarter. They get out to a fast start.
So
kinda
Mississippi
like,
State first quarter, I guess, whatever you're, was it a pick 'em probably? I mean, what is the first
minus
quarter
a half
spread
point and money line. Money line's minus 140, a little juicy. Minus a half, I think, is minus 105. So if you're
here? Wow, late at 105 here, folks.
not a bad price, but
Yeah.
you're gonna find out if you got your money in 15 minutes. So
And again, this is a tough one for me. Because you see the 3.5, you want to take the home dog, and the quarterback's supposed to be back for Kentucky, right? He's supposed to be.
Yep, Will Levis is supposed to be back.
Is he 100%? Like, because the backup quarterback is you're definitely in trouble over there.
We got Anthony checking in from Vegas. Sean,
Look at this guy.
look at that room.
Yeah, this is just a small portion of it.
Yeah, no, 8 o'clock in the morning, they're already filling up over there.
Yeah, 8:30, right?
8:30.
I've been up all day.
Right. Anthony popping in had a little trip to Vegas. Got to meet an all-star last night.
I'm sorry?
You got to meet someone famous last night?
Yeah, we met Bill Krackenberg. It was a good deal. Real nice
Very
guy.
cool.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy.
Very cool. Anthony's got a little free play here. We're just talking about this game.
I mean, Bryce Young is going to play, but he is still hobbling, guys. I mean, all it takes is one big hit. I mean, I think it's going to kill his mobility. I mean, I got a couple parlays in it. I did a teaser with Tennessee, and I got some late info on Western Carolina plus 10. And I went to go place the wagers, and they actually took it off the board here at Circa. I was like, holy crap. So if you're able to place FCS, Western Carolina plus 10, highly recommend betting it.
Very good. Awesome. And you like Tennessee also, right?
Huh?
You like Tennessee today, right?
I love Tennessee today. Home dog. Like I said, Bryce Young's going to play, and he's not 100%.
Yep.
And I would not be surprised if we see the backup quarterback playing some point in this game.
Very cool. Let's see here what I got here. Want to sign up for VIP with Anthony at poundedsports.com if you're interested, folks. Get on the winning side. Sean also has a special going on. 31.20 for the week, Sean.
Can't beat it over there. I think it's promo code's NFL.
There you go.
31.20 for a week. You'll get plenty of plays, folks.
A week of all Sean's plays, man. That's
baseball's going pretty good. Yeah, you can. $31 again, not bad.
Can't beat it. We're talking a little.
Anthony said Western plus 10.
Western Carolina plus 10.
I'm telling you, if I could do it, I would do it.
Yeah, I got some foreign soil.
What?
Some foreign soil book has it.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I had to go to my offshore book and place it.
Yeah.
DraftKings hides those FCS games, man. You got to hunt for it.
You know it's something off when the local books take it off the board.
Right on. All right. Any thoughts on Mississippi State, or do you got to get out of here? Mississippi State, Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm just having a hard time hearing, guys. It's so loud
out
here. But yeah, good luck, guys.
Good luck tonight, Anthony.
Play. All right. Have a good one, guys. Good luck.
Good luck, Ann. Have fun.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go out in like 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm up in the year now.
You're gonna go out head out there?
I was gonna go. I don't know though. I got some medical issues. I gotta take care of. got some problems happening.
Wishing you best of health, of course. Mississippi State minus 3.5. So where they set the hook plus 3.5, they kind of want you to take that Kentucky money. But man, Mike Leach lately has been covering spreads. I know it's famous in the past for not covering spreads, but I like that first quarter play for me.
Yeah,
man.
I'm with you on that first quarter. I'm gonna probably put that in myself. I mean, just minus a half at even money. I mean, you said the score. I mean, I'm gonna look real.
You gotta hope Kentucky doesn't get the ball first and score, but you know.
Yeah, but even that's not. I mean, I don't mind that. Then it's just more pressure on them to put points on the board, which is fine.
They move the ball fast. They use the short passing game as kind of like the run. Mississippi State, you can say they don't run the ball, but I mean, man, they'll throw it 50, 60, 70 times a game. So.
I mean, they took Arkansas out 14-0.
Yep.
And then against A&M, they didn't score in the first quarter against A&M. So
yes, that's the only one.
But A&M, as bad as A&M has been, they do play defense. So
yeah.
And then even though they lost the LSU game, they were up 6-0 on LSU. So, I'm not worried about the other team. I'm not worried about Bowling Green and Memphis. But
Right.
where it mattered, they did put points on the board. So, yeah, let's take them. Let's go.
All right, we're rolling on that. We got a big game in the Pac-12, USC and Utah, man. So another interesting where they set the hook. They want you to take USC plus the field goal on a hook. But are we leaning Utah here? I mean, man, you said USC.
This game opened Utah minus 12.
Damn.
This was a minus 12 in the summer.
Okay, gotcha.
And now it's a 3.5. And actually, I think USC actually went as a favorite earlier in the year after I think Florida lost, flipped to a USC as a 2-point fave. I like Utah. I thought they were going to win the Pac-12.
They're good at home.
I did have them losing
on the road
at Florida, but I thought last week they beat USC. They had crushed UCLA rather.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it. They were putting up like 50-30. It wasn't even close to the scores there.
Did but UCLA win that game or Utah?
Yeah, UCLA beat them by like two scores. Yeah,
right.
They couldn't do anything. They were beating the trenches. It was over. A lot of big plays. So
right.
Listen. I like the Utes. I still like the coach a lot.
Yep.
I think the quarterback's good. I think they got a good running game. I think that's the thing. I think they're going to be able to run on USC. USC is more of a passing squad. Probably an overplay here as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the over 65. A lot of points, but I get when it gets to around 65, 70, I get a little hesitant with playing overs unless you're playing MAC games. But
yeah, the old days, you'd see a 70 or 69, and it's scary. But like, I just got to take the under. But I was always like, you know what? I'm going over. I think they're trying to scare you. It used to be like a 50 in the NFL. You'd see a 49, you're like, you just think auto play on the under. But in actuality, you had to just play the over because everybody else is betting the under and thinking, no, 50 points in the NFL, 70 points in college football.
Yeah.
Now you got offense to score 45 points a game. 70 is like nothing.
Yeah, those last two Thursday games are 83 points each, right?
Yeah. Come on.
For college football. So you like the Utes. I kind of think the line's telling you have to take Utah here, but I mean, USC, man, lots of star power. The offense is tough to stop. For me, kind of a stay away. I don't know if I'm going to play this one, but
that's the thing. You got the discipline to stay away from the late night Pac-12.
Yep, gotta be disciplined. But
really, and that's the problem. People just think it's like, oh, this game's on, I'm going to bet it. I mean, it's on TV. Every game's on TV nowadays. You could find 120 football games on a Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. Got a rapid fire through the NFL here. I know you got.
Let's go.
Sean's got winning free picks coming up at 11. So head on over to YouTube and watch that show every day. It gives out a ton of picks and takes all the questions. Chat room's great over there. Jets Packers.
7.5 now. I got the Jets at 10 early, and it's just. But again, even at 9, it's like, okay, I'll take a shot here, but it's tough. It's a tough one to take. You think Aaron Rodgers is going to lose to the Jets, but I don't need him to lose. I just need him not to cover, and they play down to teams, and the defense. I mean, as much as our bend don't break defense, they give up 20 points. They're giving up. Your Bears almost got them on the back door there. I mean.
Yep.
The Patriots, these guys, the Giants, although I think the Giants are a tough little squad, I'll still lean Jets here. I know I always say 7.5, I'm taking faves, but the fact that this has come down from like a 9 or 9.5 all the way down, it's a different kind of number. Again, it's almost a no play for me here.
Me too.
On a Sunday, I'm thinking 7.5, I'll take the Packers, right? I'm thinking that they should get it done. But at an early number 10, I'm going to take the Jets. It's I don't know. I sort of like the Jets because the Packers have not proven that they could score a lot of points offensively.
To the Giants,
and you gave up. I had the Pack last week, 17-7. I figured that game was going to be like a 27-17 kind of game. I didn't expect them losing the game like that. I thought they were going to be, 17-7. I think let's go 24-10, 27-10, late touchdown, boom, Packers in the over. Right? I think we talked about the over in the show.
Yep. Yeah,
it was 41 or 40.5. I'm like, let's go over there because we were talking about it.
The under. To me, I would look to the under. I know they want you to looking at taking the over here.
No, this would be an under for me.
Maybe an under for me too.
Yes.
Let's see here. Got this is a game I kind of like here. I like the Bengals, man. I know the line kind of says, but the Saints are so banged up. No Michael Thomas, no Jarvis Landry. Jameis Winston, questionable. He's got a back injury.
Dalton Scott got the start. I think they already came.
Right. I think Andy Dalton's starting. The Bengals are still the Bengals. They're a team that played in the Super Bowl last year. They got Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon, Joey Burrow. I'm on the Bengals -2.5. I know
this is a tricky one for me because it was last week. It was like a pick 'em all week, and I guess with the Winston news, it flips. Can we trust the Bengals though?
Yeah.
As bad as the Saints are, I mean, I don't know if I got really nothing here.
They won at home versus Seattle. They almost beat Minnesota, but
I mean, I almost want to take the Saints just because they're a home dog.
Lost to the Panthers. Yeah. The reason I like the Bengals is Jamar Chase can open up the game at any second. All Joe Burrow has to do is hit him once or twice. And
all he's got to do is not get sacked. That's the problem.
Not get sacked.
I mean, you took Chase. You could have took an offensive lineman and found a wide receiver in the next round.
Yep.
I mean, you got to keep your quarterback upright.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how they lost their first couple games.
I mean, the injury list for the Saints is
it's a who's who. I mean, everybody,
players.
any guy you think of, you've heard of is
the whole
is on the
team's
injury
on the
list.
injury. Yeah, exactly.
But again, I lean Saints here. I just because I'm
okay.
The Bengals to me. I mean, I don't know. I was in love with the Bengals last year, and they bit my butt in the playoffs. But I can't lay with them. I can't. I've seen them play. I've seen them play on tape. I can't do it.
Any thoughts on the total?
Under.
All right, good call. I like that too. Leaning under here.
As much as Dalton's a pro, it's just he's missing too many guys. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, although who knows? Maybe Tyson Hill has 5 touchdowns again. I don't know.
I got nothing on this game, man. The Vikings could collapse in the second half. They could get out to a big lead. Dolphins, I mean, after Tua went down, they're kind of lost. Teddy Bridgewater got a little hurt.
So he's out.
Skylar Moore. I don't know. Is Bridgewater playing? I got no idea.
This is a total overreaction. Like this line was Vikings +2 with Teddy Bridgewater. He goes out at the 5-point swing. The value's gone on Minnesota in my eyes. I mean, I got maybe a +2.5. I got the under 4. I got the under 46.5. I mean, I'll still stay with the under here.
Yeah,
because Minnesota does play defense. The problem is their offense. As I thought, the offense would be a lot better. That's why I thought they'd win the North there. I figured new coach to come in, use Cook and all those guys, and hasn't really taken shape yet. But again, sidewise, I can't really have a play now. It's a 5-point move. I can't say Minnesota here. Under. I can say under.
All right, under. Yeah, and under 5-1 in the Dolphins' last 6 games in Week 6. Minnesota 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games. I mean, it kind of got to hold your nose and take the dog if you're betting the side. I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'm never going to tell anybody not to take a home dog in the NFL.
Yep.
Especially anything can happen. We've seen it already. You've seen the season already progress with crazy upsets.
Yep. Bridgewater's supposed to play. Let's see. Got a couple more big games, man. I didn't make a banner for Bills Chiefs. All right. Well, how about your Cowboys?
Cowboys Rams?
Yep. Cowboys Rams.
Cowboys outright and the under. Because they're playing the Eagles this week. You got the Eagles. You got Rams instead of the Eagles there. So they're playing. It's a Sunday night game against Philly. Under. I would lean definitely under, and because you got 2 good defenses. You got 2 good defenses here, and I'm leaning Dallas just because I am a Dallas fan.
Yep.
But the quarterback, who knows? Maybe Dak plays, maybe he doesn't. I mean, do you force them back? They're winning games. They lose here, he'll come back. I don't know. They don't ask a lot of Cooper. Cowboys gonna try to run the ball. Lamb's banged up. Again, I would just lean that way because we've seen the Eagles, and this is a tough division game. And I've seen the Eagles give up no points in the second half. I've seen Dallas give up no points. I mean, you got some good defensive players here. Under would be my number 1.
It's Eagles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you had the Rams. Yeah.
That was last week.
That's what I said. I said Dallas outright in the under. Never is out.
I forgot to change the.
It's like this. It's like the same game. It's the same spread. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, same spread. All right.
Although that was a 45 opener on the total there with that Eagle game.
Right. So we're looking at Cowboys, Eagles. You like the Cowboys plus the points?
Yeah, and the under number 1, and then I take Dallas in a little bit there.
Got Parsons groin injury, so Micah Parsons out for this game.
Yeah, he said unless he's dead, he's not playing. No,
That's
don't
my
take me
buddy
out.
Torian.
He's a gamer. I don't see him unless he gets really hurt in this game. He's going to play. He's not. That's what they said last week. He's like, you're not taking me out.
Both him and Lawrence banged up, but they're probable.
It's football. Everybody's banged up. I mean, come on. If you're
Right
not banged up, you're not playing it right.
Bills Chiefs, one of the best games I've ever watched in my life last year in the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
It's one of the most exciting games I've ever seen. I kind of like the Bills. I think the defense is better. I mean, of course, they want you to take the Bills here, Sean. You know, it's only laying less than a field goal.
Again, I got Bills at a pick 'em last week. I got them at plus. I think I got them at plus points too. At plus 105 at one point.
Nice.
And I've said about the Bills all year. This is your Super Bowl team.
Yep.
I think they're the best team. I think it's like revenge tour for losing a coin flip.
Oh yeah.
I know it's not. I know people want to take Mahomes and Andy Reid at home as a dog. I understand. I just think the Bills, and I saw it, and I said this after the Monday night game. The Bills, Chiefs going for 2 tells me they have zero faith in their defense. If they don't have faith against their defense against Derek Carr,
yeah.
Bills, this isn't over. Buffalo at this point, I think will be a 4. They're going to put up 40. It's going to be like 44-30 or something. I
bet the over last week or early, right when it came out. I bet the over.
I think Buffalo is just on a total mission this year to just like destroy people.
Oh yeah.
Even in the Miami loss, they had 500 yards. I mean, I don't care who's out for them. The guys are out on defense. It's Mahomes. I do not care. I think the Bills coaching staff just as good. And the quarterback just as good.
Bills went home and struggled with the Raiders. They just barely escaped that one.
Yeah.
They didn't have their kicker, of course. But looks like Chiefs kicker will be back. That should make a difference. But man, the Bills 0-5 the last against the spread, last 5 games on grass. But this is a short number, Sean. I mean, I got to think they could easily cover a field goal. They got a great field goal kicker. Like you said, they're on a mission, revenge tour. I like this. Bills minus 2.5.
This was a pick and immediately goes to a 2.5. I mean, that's where all the early money came in on it. Maybe the guys are going for a middle. Maybe the people are going to buy back here on KC plus 2.5. I can't see this going to 3. I think they'll keep it juiced at like a 125. I could see that going up to like a 125-ish. But again, for me, Bills. I think the Bills are your Super Bowl champs this year.
Yep,
personally,
definitely. I think they'll be there. And we both like the over.
Yeah.
Last year, I forgot it was like 70.
It's the squarest play ever, probably. Yeah. But I just, I don't care. They could. I mean, I can't. It's in the 50s. Like it's almost like you got to take the under. Why is it at 54? You're telling me nobody's scoring 30 in this game?
Yeah, 78 points last time these two teams met. Of course, it was over. There was overtime. But and then the game before that, 58 points,
30-20. I guess
the game before that, 62 points. So
I guess they're thinking 30-20. That's the final. I don't know. I'm thinking more like 40-30.
Yeah,
37-30.
Yeah, give me 35-31 too.
Anything along those lines. Like both guys.
Yeah. I mean, the Bills' defense is considerably better than Bills' offense ranked number 1 overall. Kansas City offense number 6. KC defense has played well. They're ranked number 14th, but the Bills' defense is number 2. You're talking about a team that's number 1 offensively and number 2 defensively in all of the NFL. They got Josh
saw KC
Allen.
Give up some big plays last week too.
Yep. Yeah, give me the Bills. What do you say we give out some free plays?
Hold on, whoa! We didn't.
We got to hit
Bears,
one more.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm looking for next week. Bears Patriots. I'm sorry, I'm ahead of you.
Bears Patriots. Any thoughts?
Monday night
Bears Barroom.
Monday Night Football.
Are they on Monday Night Football?
That's your Monday night game next week.
Me? Oh my gosh, they're just torturing Bears fans. I mean, the last 2 games, Sean has been like, we were ahead in the 4th quarter against the Vikings, and then handed
loss.
away. We actually handed them the ball in the game, one of our players. But I mean, it's like with being a Bears fans this year, it's like we get ahead. We're beating the Commanders, beating the Vikings. It's like you're getting a blowjob and your girlfriend won't let you come. It's like,
oh my gosh, dude.
She gets up and makes a Taylor ham sandwich right in the middle of it.
I'm not complaining about that. As well.
We'll take the sandwich.
Love my Taylor ham. It's every Saturday, Taylor ham.
All right, let's give away some free plays so we get this out of here.
Before we get arrested.
Yeah, before we get arrested. That's the Bears fan season this year, Sean. Let's go with Sean's free play. We heard Anthony's. Last week you were a winner with Clemson -20. Boom, versus Boston College. So
let's follow it up with another
that's
one.
it. But Anthony and I both lost our free picks, so 1 and 2 from our guys. Just Sean was the only winner. Let's go. He's got TCU right in your back, right in your backyard, about 3 hours away, right?
Yep. Yeah. So again, the Horned Frogs. I am just not sold on Oklahoma State being a top 5, top 10 team. I just do not see it. I mean, Sanders is a good quarterback. I don't know. TCU just looks like that. I hate when teams are like, "Oh, it's a real deal" or whatever. What you've watched? I mean, I'm more of an eye guy than like if you see the way they're playing. And again, you have one of the things that look at the lower ranked versus ranked, like in any sport, and the line's going up, and yet people are still on the other side. Stuff like that, like little things or stupid things. You hear about them probably on a lot of shows, but listen, for a long time, that's always paid off dividends for me. I'm not gonna get away for it. And just TCU is just playing really good. I mean, what the heck? Give me the Horned Frogs here. I get the Cowboys are a good squad. Again, this is almost like Michigan and Penn State. Who's one of them's real. One of them might be a little fugazi for us, right? Like is it going to be a 2 teams upset? Is going to be a close dogfight? And they both games could be crazy dogfights coming down inside the number. I'm just going, TCU for me. I like them. It's not like they, Patterson got good guys in there. It's not like the cupboards were barren with a new head coach. That wasn't a problem. They just kind of had to switch around the offense. It's paid off.
Yeah, I mean, great coaching on TCU. Max Duggan versus Spencer Sanders. I mean, Max Duggan has played really well. They've got some studs at wide receiver. I like TCU at home too. The numbers certainly moved in the direction to say, the Sharps are even the public all over TCU. Public doesn't always lose. I hope we like to fade the public and stuff. Public, they win about 50% of the time. Maybe a little less.
This was a 3 opener, and it steadily climbed during the week. But again, it's not that the public isn't bet Wednesdays or Thursdays.
Nope.
Today, Saturday mornings when the lines start flipping out, that's where it's everybody coming in betting games.
Yeah,
not on Monday to Thursday, folks.
Yeah, the Joe Public is putting his bets in right about now. For College Saturday. But, yes. All right, my free play. Minnesota at Illinois under 39.5. To me, this is like a 16-13 game, Sean. 10-17. I don't know.
Yes.
Something like that. But I hate taking an under this low, but man, that's what they're telling you. This is not going to be a lot of points scored in this game. Look at the last games these teams have played, man. Illinois, Iowa was a 9-6 game.
There's another one. The New Mexico game's like a 38-2 as well, or something like that. New Mexico State, like eesh.
I'm telling these are 2 very good defenses, Minnesota and Illinois. Not the best offenses. Of course, Minnesota gets their
they're going to want to run too. They're going to want to run.
Both teams run. Minnesota gets back Ibrahim Muhammad, who's like, if you haven't seen this kid, he's like a bowling ball.
Yeah, he's
like
just
a
good.
monster. So, but yeah, got that. I got a free NFL prop bet. Darrell Henderson over 58.5 rushing yards against the Panthers. Panthers 27th in the NFL against the run. There is no Cam Akers left the team for personal reasons, so it's Darrell Henderson. He'll be getting most of the carries. Come on, 58.5 yards. You get that against the Panthers.
You should
get in on that one now. So that's it for Sean and I. Sean, you got 10 minutes to get to your show. Say hi to Tim for me.
Yeah, little midday money coming up next, folks. More free picks.
Winning free picks over on YouTube. You get lots of great info over there too. Sean, some great info for the viewers here, man, especially for line movement and all that. Joe versus pros. But great today, and we'll see you next week.
You got it.
Thanks again, Sean.
Anytime, bud. I'll see you too. Take it easy. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.